Hi, this is Kel from everlastingmobility.com. We're visiting Golden Technologies corporate headquarters, and today we're going to go over the Buzzaround LT. It's model number GB107. So, without further ado, let's get into it. The scooter has a 300-pound weight capacity, and out of all the Buzzarounds that they carry in that series and product line, this is the most affordable and practical one.
On the back of the seat, there is a storage pouch, so you can store a few belongings in the back. The armrests are width adjustable, and you can even remove them if you don't want the armrest, so they're not necessary to have. This lever here is the freewheel lever. So if you were to run out of battery or you had some type of malfunction, you would have to put this in the neutral mode. And when you do that, you can push the scooter. However, you can't operate it when it's in the neutral freewheel mode. But in order to operate the scooter, you just have to press a lever back up so it is then engaged. And then you can operate the scooter, and the electromagnetic brakes will engage once you let off the throttle. On the back, there are these two anti-tip wheels. It's an added safety feature on many mobility scooters. So if you're going up a steep incline, you don't have to worry about the scooter tipping backwards, and that's why these wheels are here. The armrests also do flip up, and the seat also swivels as well, so it's easy to get in and out of this scooter. The battery pack, you can remove this battery pack, and you can charge the battery pack when it's off the unit, and then once it's fully charged, you can place it right back on the unit. Alternatively, you can charge the scooter with the charging port that's located on the tiller. So the tiller is also adjustable. You just turn this knob and you can see where the teeth line up. And then once you get it to the desired positioning, you would then tighten it back up. And that way you have the controls at a good distance that is comfortable for you. It also has a large front basket. You can easily remove it. You just pop it off. I just hit it at the bottom and it pops right off, and then you can easily slide it back on. There's two keys that come with the unit. So the key is located up top. Has a real basic tiller design on the controls. So this is the battery gauge. Each light is lit up when it's fully charged, and as the battery starts to deplete, each bar will disappear. In order to get a good life out of your battery, we would recommend to try to charge your battery when it's about halfway down. And when you get in the habit of doing that, the longevity of your batteries will last much longer. This is the speed control dial. So if you were to ride through crowds of people, you would want to turn it down to the turtle. And when you do that, the maximum speed is around 1 to 2 miles per hour. However, if you're out in the open and you're trying to get to your destination quickly, you would just turn it to the rabbit or the hare, and it'll go to the full maximum speed, which is about 4.5 miles per hour. This white button is the horn, and it is an ambidextrous control, so you can operate going forward or in reverse with just one hand. So that's a nice feature about this scooter.
So to disassemble the scooter, you just simply fold the seat back down, and there's a little lever that's underneath of the seat. So you would lift that lever and it will release the seat from the seat post. Next, you would remove the battery pack, which has 2 batteries inside of it. So you would just lift up on this handle, and you can charge the scooter directly on the battery pack, or you can also charge it on the tiller of the scooter. On the back of the battery pack, there are some grooves that will line up with the grooves on the actual scooter. So when you slide the battery pack back onto the scooter, you know that it's connected properly. On the bottom of the scooter, there are some male teeth, and you just line those up as well with the female receptors. And when that's connected, you know that the battery is properly inserted. Underneath of the battery pack, a lot of people don't know this, but there is a troubleshooting guide. So sometimes the scooter will have an error code and it will beep or it'll flash multiple times. So in order to troubleshoot that, you just simply lift the battery pack, and you can look at this guide and it'll easily tell you what you need to do to fix the scooter so it'll continue to work. This is a really nice feature. Also, the seat post is adjustable, so it'll adjust up or down 3 inches, and ideally what you want is for the user to have a bend in their legs or in their knees at a 90-degree angle, so there's proper circulation in their legs. At this point, if you're going to transport the scooter and put it in a vehicle, you would adjust the tiller knob and adjust it down and lock it into place. However, once you do lock this into place, the wheel will still turn. So there's another locking mechanism on the front of the scooter. So you have to make sure you lock that, and that way the wheel won't turn. At this point, you can lift this lever up and it will separate the front half of the scooter from the rear axle. So they're now in more lightweight pieces, so it's easier to transport. Now you can use the front tiller as a handle and you can lift it up like this. Or there's also a handle on the back as well for the rear portion of the scooter. So to reassemble, it's just as easy. You just lift the front portion of the floorboard and there's two little hooks. You just have to make sure they line up on the crossbar that's on the rear wheel assembly. And once you connect those hooks onto here, you just let it go and it'll snap into place. Next, you would adjust the tiller, put it at a comfortable position for you. After that, you would just drop the battery pack back into the scooter and it will snap into place. The next step is you just put the seat back onto the seat post. So you just simply line that up and it'll drop right into the seat post. And make sure you lift up the lever so it'll lock into place. And remember, there are no tools involved to disassemble or reassemble any of the Golden Technologies portable scooters. And lastly, you would just slide the basket back onto the front tiller. And the very last step, you would want to disengage the locking mechanism on the front of the tiller so you can steer the scooter. And now you are ready to go. So in conclusion, if you're looking for a practical mobility scooter that's not going to break the bank and is made by one of the best brands in the industry, Golden Technologies, which also has one of the best warranties in the industry, it has 1 year of in-home service included with their powered mobility products. As long as it's approved by their warranty department, they'll dispatch a technician to your home. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 1-800-498-2560 or visit us at everlastingmobility.com.